Hello and welcome to a short presentation video of my Nagra IS tape recorder. This tape recorder is a really special portable tape recorder made by Nagra. It comes from the 1970s, I think from 1977, and this tape recorder is a really high quality tape recorder, and it was used for film sound recordings with pilot tone or a radio application. And yes, it is a full track tape recorder which also can record a pilot signal with this head. This is the pilot head, which is for recording a pilot signal to the tape, and with this pilot signal you can synchronize a camera with the recorder. It has a special 3-motor drive, not just one capstan motor. It has real 3-motor, and this is pretty good for a tape recorder in this size. So now let's take a closer look to it. So here at the front we have the switch for automatic level control, but this has just manual level control, and this inductor is showing you if a pilot signal is present while recording or while playing, for example. Now you can see a pilot signal is present, and this goes to white, and if no pilot signal is there, then this goes to black. Here we have the modulation meter. Of the inside of the machine you can switch between modulation meter, super VU meter and peak VU meter. These are different modes of how it is responding to the input signal. And here we have the special thing. These are just electrical switches for rewind, fast forward, record, playback. The special thing is these are not mechanical switches, these really electrical switches, so it is a real 3-motor driven tape recorder, which means that it has absolutely no belts in it, and it is fully logic controlled by these switches. And here we have the 2 input controls. This control is for the microphone 1 input level, and this control here is for the microphone 2 input level, for the line input level, and for the playback level. And here we have a line out. These are all banana jacks. The line out signal is 4.4 volts at 600 ohms. Here you can switch between tape and direct, so this is the before after switch, and here you can select a filter, or you can go to flat response, like so. Okay, now let's go to the side of the recorder. This is a really special thing. This is the microphone input, and the interesting thing on this is that it has this form. Here you can see this is because you can connect here a carrying strap, and if you carry it, it is easier to connect a plug like this. Here on the right side of the recorder we have the earphone output. With this you can control the volume of the earphone output, and here we have a quartz bridge, which is for bridging the internal quartz signal into the pilot signal recording amplifier. There is also a line in jack, which is here, and here we have a multifunction connector is including also a line input, a speed correction, a line output, and other important things. If we are looking to the top of the recorder, you can see there is many information about the tape here, of the tape play and record time, and there is also a short manual on it, which is showing you the important function for quick record and quick play. And here we have the heads. We have a 4-head system. We have a erase and pre-magnetization head. We have a record head. We have a pilot tone head, and we have a playback head, which has also this shield here for shielding it against magnetic fields. Here we have the pinch roller and the capstan. The pinch roller engages if I switch this in this direction. Now the pinch roller is engaged and this gauge is like this. Here we have a stroboscope roller, which is for checking if everything is running at the right speed. It's really useful. And here we have 2 tape tension controllers, which is for checking the tape tension and readjusting it with this. And now let's take a short look what is inside. Now you can see it's really compact, packed. Here we have the 3 motors for the drive. Here we have the big capstan motors, and here the 2 smaller motors. And here we have the internal loudspeaker. The quality of the internal loudspeaker is not so good, but it has really good quality on the line output. Here we have a solenoid. I think this is for the brake, and up here I think we have another solenoid, I'm not sure, but I think this is a solenoid for the brake. And here we have the inside things of the tape tension controls. If we are looking at the bottom side of the recorder, it looks like really empty, but it isn't empty, because the thing of the motors and every other thing of the top side is coming in here, so it is absolutely complete, full. And here you can see, here we have the opportunity to select between 50 or 60 Hertz, or I think of the quartz oscillator, I'm not absolutely sure. And here we can select the different modes of the modulation meter. So now let's close it and do a short test record. Okay, now let's do a short test record with the recorder. Oops. For doing a test record with this recorder, you have to press the record button, you go into record mode and switch it on test to go into test mode. The test mode is for adjusting the input levels. The important thing is, if you want to record from a microphone, microphone 1 or 2, just press the record button and connect the microphone to the recorder, and then adjust the level. Test, like this. If you want to to monitor your recording while recording, then press record and playback with loudspeaker at the same time. Now you can hear my voice over this internal loudspeaker. Yes. If you want to record a line signal, don't just adjust the line in. If you want to record a line signal, you must press record, hold it down, and press the line button at the same time. So now you can adjust with this knob the line in. It's really important. If you want to record a line signal, both buttons must be pressed. And you also have a lock for your record function. Oh, oops. If it is so, then you can't press the record button. So you have to put it in this position, and now you can press the record button. So I go back into test mode. You also can see the pilot flag is white, that is showing you that a pilot signal is available. And now let's go into record mode by switching this to on. So now we are recording to the tape. It is working and the pilot flag is again white. You can see now I can adjust the level while recording, and I also can switch to tape. When I switch to tape, the modulometer is showing me the tape, the recorded level that is recorded on the tape. You can see here, if I make pop, pop, you can see here it takes some time to grab this, because now we are in tape mode and we have a short delay. If I go back into tape mode and I make pop, pop, it is grabbing it immediately. Okay, that's for my short test recording. Yes, that's it. And now I put the level down, I disconnect the microphone, and now I go back into test mode, and then I go into stop mode. For playing back the tape, you go into line playback or playback with loudspeaker. Playback with loudspeaker uses this internal loudspeaker for playback, and playback over line uses the line out, this line out or the headphone out. Now I go to playback with loudspeaker, and for rewinding I short press the rewind button. It rewinds really fast because of the 3-motor drive. So, okay, and now I go into test and on. Working, and the pilot flag is again white. You can see now I can adjust the level. You have also the function for releasing the brakes. If I switch this switch in this position, now the brakes are released, and you can search a position on your tape really exactly. You can see it here. And I also can go back. You can see now I can adjust the level while recording, and I also can switch to tape. When I switch to tape, the modulometer is showing me the tape, the recorded level that is recorded on the tape. Okay, that's it for my short recording. Now I rewind it back to the head of the tape. I go into stop, disengage this, and click rewind. It stops automatically. And important thing is also, if you want to check the battery level, this function has this knob has two functions. If I press it while playback, it shows me the battery level on the modulometer, and if I press this while playback, it produces a reference signal. This is for recording, so I can record a reference signal on the tape. Okay, if you don't use the recorder, look that every button is out like this, not pressed, because so your battery can get empty. So press one button a bit, and then look that every button goes out. Okay, that's it for my Nagra IS professional tape recorder. I think it's a really high quality tape recorder, and I like the construction of this recorder. It's a really reliable build, I think, and I've got this tape recorder on eBay, and it was absolutely working perfectly, so I like it. And yes, that's it for my presentation video of my Nagra IS. Thanks for watching.